was the most satisfying part of playing someone as layered and calculated as Sinatra?
It was so fun. It's so fun to just be that badass bitch.
Right?
If I told you to design me an underground city that could safely weather anything from a nuclear blast to environmental catastrophe, that felt like any city up here, what would you say?
Hi, I'm Shamthakit from Just Do It Thailand. สวัสดีครับ How you guys doing?
Doing great, Taki. How you doing?
Great, thank you.
I came all the way here to find my wife.
It's never just about the bunker.
I feel great. The first episode is amazing as I expect.
Thank you, man.
The first season blew me away back then. I didn't expect anything from the show. I saw your face, Sterling. I'm like, I'm in. And then you keep surprising me for the whole season. You too, Julianne.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Glad
much,
you liked
man.
it.
High praise.
Yeah.
I spent the last 3 years in an underground bunker.
Wow, so it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
What's it like?
It's like before, only creepier. The longer we were down there, the more the scenes began to show.
Sterling, you had such a long, successful history with Dan Fogleman.
Yeah.
What is it about his writing skill that still managed to floor you and keep us audience on the edge?
Dude, the element of surprise is something that he's sort of mastered. M. Night Fogleman is very good at what he does, but he's also good at just what makes people tick, what makes us to connect to one another. So there's the interpersonal dynamics of human relationships, and then there's this arc and scope and craft that he can give us in terms of putting something together. Like I remember the first time I knew I was watching his writing because he'd written Cars and Tangled, but when I watched Crazy Stupid Love for the first time, I did it with my wife, and we were like, who wrote this thing? And they said like this guy named Dan Fogleman. I was like, this is like the best rom-com ever. Like I didn't see how any of this stuff was going to come together.
You got to take control of your manhood, pal.
Can you put on some clothes, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this bothering you? Beautiful.
And when I got a chance to work with him, like all I did in the meeting was just gush. Like Ryan and I loved that movie. And then as someone who's worked with him for 10 years, I probably read 112, 120 scripts, somewhere in between there. And each one, I have this great sense of awe and appreciation for what he puts on page. It's smart, it's funny, it's heartfelt, it's beautiful, it's all the things in one.
I never gonna let him drive because I don't know when he gonna turn. That's how it's gonna work with this
That's
guy.
good.
Are you compromising the safety of this bunker for your own personal gain?
Back in the time for a little bit, what was your first reaction when you read the script for the first time?
I loved it. I mean, I was a big fan of Dan's already and knew that Sterling was executive producing and playing Xavier. And so I already had in mind, idea of what it was going to be like, but it blew me away. I mean, I thought it was so fresh and exciting and smart take on what I thought was just, a sort of political thriller. And then it knocked me out at the end with that reveal. And I felt that with as you say, I'm not letting him drive because he's gonna turn somewhere. Every script I would gasp. There was at least one point in every script where I was like, no, something would happen I did not see coming. When you're doing this for long enough, when you read enough scripts, to have a script that you're so engaged with that can still surprise you is really exciting because it's a rare thing.
And your character. Mwah. Wow.
Thank you.
What was the most satisfying part of playing someone as layered and calculated as Sinatra?
You know what? Thank you. It was so fun. It's so fun to just be that badass bitch.
Yeah.
Just like take no prisoners, like whatever. It's her way or, the highway. And that was really fun. I'm trying to bring a little of that into my real life, so we'll see. It's still a work in progress. Work in progress.
This is Terry Rogers Collins. I'm looking for my husband, Xavier.
I'm coming, baby.
Okay, Sterling, how about your character this time around? What's still the same? What changed?
I think he's moved from being a skeptic to a hopeful. You know, knowing that his wife could possibly be alive has infused him with something that has been dormant for 3 years.
Your wife is alive out there.
I'm searching for my husband.
Like, I think he's been in a state of grief throughout the first season of Paradise, and then to find out that his wife could be there, could be alive, the world has not come to an end the way in which we thought. There's this new hopefulness that he gets to bring to people, whomever he contacts, that I think was not there in season 1.
People need to know that there are survivors.
I guess he's gonna be on the survival mode right now. This could be a survival mode, right?
There is survival. There is survival. There's an exploration of the unknown. And I think necessarily everybody that he encounters in the real world is a little bit wary of each other because we don't know to trust each other or not to trust each other. And I think that one of the overarching themes of the season is that trust and sort of having faith in community and what can come from community is greater than what comes from being by yourself.
We don't have much time.
I'm going somewhere safe. Do you want to come with me?
From the set to the scope, everything is bigger in this season. What was the most jaw-dropping production moment for you while filming? Ooh.
The most, you know, it was really fun filming different parts of the bunker. Parts of the bunker that we didn't explore last year. Basically, there's a really exciting moment where we're inside the bunker and the doors open to the outside world. And there's a ray of sunlight. And I found that very moving to be reminded that they've been enclosed for 3 years and not seen the sun. And it's a really powerful and beautiful moment. But I love how the post effects that happen on this show are incredible. And so it becomes a whole new beast after they get their hands on it. So it's really fun to see it come together.
Yeah.
Such a layer and calculated answer, as I expected.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect what I've built.
Towards the end of the season, things get a little hectic. Like there's a set piece that was built around an elevator. That was a lot of fun. Took a little bit of time to finish. I think I may have hurt myself a couple of times, but I think
Sounds good to me.
It's worth it. Yeah, it's cool. Just think, you'll know what I'm talking about.
They were just people, Annie. We're all capable of great change, great love, of great promise.
You know, whatever you thought you knew about Paradise, think again. Because there's just always so much more under the surface. And we will answer some questions, so you will get a certain itch scratched, but you will still be itchy.
Scratched.
One of the most interesting things about season 2 is that the world becomes bigger and smaller at the same time. Seeing how the have-nots survived versus how the haves survived this post-apocalyptic world. We answer these things like Julianne said, and then there's this whole other thing that gets introduced. Julianne says, or Sinatra says in the trailer, it was never just about the bunker. And by the time we get to episode 3, there's this new character, this mystery character by the name of Alex that I find quite intriguing. And I think the audience will too. Pay attention to that.
I have a plan for all of us. It's never just about the bunker.
You made me goosebumps out, like for real. I'm not lying. I can't wait to see it. I have 1,000 questions for you guys, but my time is up for today. So that's it for me today. In the name of Thai fan, we love you.
What a pleasure.
Freaking
Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Later.
Thank you. Later.
Bye-bye.